I had the great pleasure today of being visited by a Ruby-Crowned Kinglet. It is one of the smallest songbirds in North America. It is migratory, so like the white-crowned sparrow, it will do its breeding as far north as Alaska, and then winter as far south as Mexico, though there are patches where it lives year-round. It primarily eats insects, so what it's doing right now is hopping around on my plants looking for bugs. Unlike most kinglets, it is not in the genus Regulus. It's in its own genus, Corthilio, which is just kind of a neat little fun fact, I guess. One thing I found interesting about its visits is that it seemed to prioritize all my nightshade plants. I mean, it checked them all, but it seriously investigated my tomatoes and my peppers. It also spent a decent time around my mint family plants, and it kind of got me wondering if maybe it was prioritizing these plants not just because they're common hosts, because I do think it was looking for a tomato hornworm here. But I was thinking maybe they're seeking these crop plants out specifically, because these crops often get grown in monoculture farms, which become pest hotbeds. Because I think if I was a bird and I ate worms, and everywhere I went across the continent I found these plants and they were covered in these worms, I'd start prioritizing this plant too. I don't know, maybe I'm overthinking it, but animals are a little bit smarter and more adaptable than I think we give them credit for, and I just can't help but wonder what sort of unintentional impacts things like monoculture are having that we haven't fully studied or understood yet. And there are brilliant ecologists that are unpacking this. I'm admittedly not as in the know as I probably could be, so this may even be a phenomenon that's already observed and described. That may also have nothing to do with it, or the opposite might be true, and they may actually usually avoid these plants because of how much pesticides we use on them. I don't really know, but I think that's what I like so much about bird watching lately. I often get so in the weeds in my garden as far as the microclimates and how they come together to form a cohesive whole, but the birds come in with this perspective of it as a single patch in a larger quilted tapestry of the ecosystem that always inspires a just different way of thinking about things for me.